Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very, very special edition of Captain Dave After Dark. I'm the one and only Captain Dave here. As you can see, that we are live at the Mancini Ranch here in Williamstown, New Jersey, for a very, very special WWE Royal Rumble. Today is the day. The Royal Rumble weekend. And so with that, this is, of course, is a very, very special time for you wrestling fans out there. It's going to be very, very exciting to watch within the WWE. And it's going to be taking place down in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. To the point is let's get right into the headlines for the WWE Royal Rumble. Here's the latest update for the participants for the WWE Royal Rumble. On the men's side, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio Jr., Dragon Lee, Penta, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Javon Evans, Oba Femi, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, The Miz, Ilja Dragunov, and Matt Cardona. On the women's side, you have Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Julia, Master Dupree, and the man Becky Lynch. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all the participants that's delayed be in the Royal Rumble. But the question is here, ladies and gentlemen, is who is going to go over and whether tonight's the WWE Royal Rumble in the men's side and the women's side. And so your prediction is welcome. And it's within live exclusive on the Captain Dave After Dark. And the give us the latest prediction on who's going to go over. With that, let's choose the women's side. Who you think is better fit for someone to win the WWE Royal Rumble? And it is so. In my opinion, for the WWE Royal Rumble, if you ask me to, who on the women's side, who do you think is best for the women to win the Royal Rumble? It's very, very hard for me to say who's gonna go over with that. If I ever pick the winner on the women's side, it had to be Rhea Ripley. I say Rhea Ripley has a better chance of winning the WWE Women's Royal Rumble. Is that a pick? Because I know that Rhea Ripley. And I think that she's might be going over. They went the women's side but the wild card is that it had to so with that it's gonna be so right now is I just received word from the app from ESPN. It's out right now. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are a few men left standing. So with that, we going to find out who's gonna be to be the Royal Rumble weekend. There's going to be a lot of breaking news from ESPN. So with that, in the men's side, who is going over? Will it be Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or what? I would like to say Roman Reigns would be the benefactor to win the WWE Royal Rumble. So with that, it's gonna be a great night here at the Main City Ranch here at the Captain Dave After Dark, and so with that, it's gonna be something to remember here, and that's the latest update with the participants for the WWE Royal Rumble. The participant here, and let's take a look. And plus and also and with the Royal Rumble, the lineup is that you have Drew McIntyre will be defending the WWE Undisputed championship match against Sami Zayn, and in a singles match, it's gonna be Gunther taking on AJ Styles, but the stipulation is if AJ Styles loses, AJ Styles is going to be retired from professional wrestling for good. And plus, you have a 30 participant for the men's and the women's WWE Royal Rumble that are earning the spot at WrestleMania 42. So right now we're gonna find out tonight that who's gonna be to win the Royal Rumble for the men and the women's side here, and so according to the news sources, some of the empty spots remain available for the two Royal Rumble matches for today, leaving the possibility of a surprise or two. According to the interview on ESPN, Triple H has stated that the show will have a surprise, but judging from the past, such a statement often failed to meet the fans' expectation. I did mention about in the Royal Rumble, you have Austin Theory, Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Dragon Lee, EJ Dragunov, Jacob Fatu, Javon Evans, Jey Uso, Logan Paul, Oba Femi, Penta, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio Jr., Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, The Miz, and Trick Williams. And that's the 20 names in the total, with 10 more to be announced. And Gunther was originally in the match, but was seemingly removed from the graphics promoting the match. In the women's side, there's Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green, Julia, Io Sky, Jordan Grace, Lash Legend, Lara Valkyrie, Liv Morgan, Maxine Dupree, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, and Roxanne Perez. So that's a total of 17 names announced, with 13 open spots left. There are rumors that some of the Triple H and TNA stars could be part of these Royal Rumble matches, with a couple already photographed in Riyadh. And the latest story is that Ashley Massaro was named in the Epstein files, allegedly have been working with Ghislaine Maxwell, and so we have we have the 2K officially announced that the WWE 2K26 video game will be released coming on March the 13th for PlayStation number 5, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC via Steam. 4th edition of the game will be available for purchase, with standard edition of $69.99, King of Kings edition at $99.99, Attitude Era $129.99, Monday Night War edition at $149.99. The special edition of the game that will be out on Friday, March the 6th, 1 week prior to the standard release edition. The game will be featured a business roster in franchise history with over 400 playable characters, 4 new matches types, offensive tools, gameplay upgrades, plus create a superstar, My GM, My Ride, My Fashion, WWE Draft, and The Island. Like I said before, live from Riyadh Season Steer at the KNFD in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the WWE 2026 Royal Rumble aired on ESPN and Netflix. Drew McIntyre taking on Sami Zayn for the title. AJ Styles and Gunther with the Styles career on the line. 30 women over the top of Royal Rumble match, 30 men over the top of Royal Rumble as well. And but the question is how to watch the countdown on the Royal Rumble will start at noon time and we're on ESPN app as well as the WWE social media properties and YouTube. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off at 2 p.m. and 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. in Mexico City, 4 p.m. in Sao Paulo, 7 p.m. in London, 8 p.m. in Paris, and in Mumbai at 6 a.m. in Sydney. For those in the United States, the show airs on ESPN Unlimited app, while international with us via VPN can watch it on Netflix. The Royal Rumble post-show will follow immediately after the conclusion of the PLE and will air on ESPN app as well as the WWE social media properties and YouTube. A lot of fans in Saudi Arabia have complained online about the tickets for both SmackDown and the Royal Rumble, where ticket sellers looks like they bought a large chunk of the tickets, only to put them on sale just days before the event for way more money than the 5 value. While Michael Cole and the star of the SmackDown that it was a late arrival crowd at the arena, the Riyadh Season Steer at KFD remained a lot of empty seats throughout the 3-hour broadcast as fans could not afford the price for resold tickets. The WeBook.com reselling website has an incredible amount of the Royal Rumble ticket up for sale, with GA ticket with the originally sold for 80 Saudi Riyal or equivalent of $21. Now selling for a minimum of 1,100 Saudi Riyal, which is around $245. A platinum ticket for 700 Saudi Riyal face value, or $155, is now 2,656 Saudi Riyal, or equivalent of $600. Thousands of tickets remain available for resale at the time of this writing, which will have a great impact on the number of the attendants of the Tonight Show. WWE is not getting any gate money from these shows as they receive a fixed fee, rumored to be in the $200 million range for SmackDown and Royal Rumble. But while the tickets were originally all sold out, having empty seats thanks to resellers that were affected the way the show is filmed and lit up. In a video on X, Triple H has announced that this year's Backlash premium live event will take place by Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, May 9th. There were rumors that Backlash was returning to Puerto Rico this year, but the show eventually went to Tampa. The Benchmark International Arena is the home of the Tampa Bay Lightning, an NHL team, and holds up to 21,500 fans in hockey setting. A premium live event in Italy is also scheduled for May, although it has not been confirmed yet. Breaking news coming from the Captain Dave After Dark. We just received word that Liv Morgan has booked her ticket to WrestleMania after she won the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. Morgan entered number 14 in the match that had 3 elimination total. She finished the final 4 along with returning Tiffany Stratton, Sol Roca, and Raquel Rodriguez. Rodriguez was eliminated by Morgan in a major surprise, leaving Stratton and Sol fighting on the apron, with all 3 gone on the top rope. Stratton eliminated Roca before she hit the finisher, and then Liv took out Tiffany with Oblivion for the win. This is Morgan's first Royal Rumble win. The participants order were Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Kiana James, Nia Jax, Ivy Nile, Lola Vice, Candice LeRae, Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Sol Roca, Roshan Perrin, Maxine Dupree, Natty Neidhart, Liv Morgan, Lash Legend, Selena, Raquel Rodriguez, Chelsea Green, Julia, Lois Sky, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Bailey, Jassy Jane, Nikki Bella, Lara Valkyrie, Kehlani Jordan, Kairi Sane, Brie Bella, and Tiffany Stratton. What?
He's not live. He's recording for After Dark. You're ruining it for Becca. No one's seen the whole yet. You're ruining it.
Well, so it's ladies and gentlemen, that's the news from the Captain Dave After Dark. So until then, we'll see you on the wrap-up show.